What's up, guys? Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm. What's up, guys? Technically, I'm not a year in. Technically, I'm 359 days in. But what's 6 days, right? Let's go over the progress I've made on this account as free to play. And then we're going to talk about the future of what I plan to do on this channel and those sorts of things. So, the first thing I want to say is the thing I'm most proud of is I've cleared all 3 rotations of Doom Tower hard in under a year. I think I was at the right around the 11-month range when I cleared the Bommel rotation. That's the thing I'm most proud of. Clearing Bommel 90 and then Dark Fae 120. Yeah. This is the one accomplishment that I'm the most proud of. I don't want to say I'm close on getting Lydia from Faction Wars, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that are 100% done. And then I can probably finish this. I have the champions. I just need to level them, gear them up. Dwarfs is probably going to be my hardest one. I can probably do Sacred Order if I just level the champions. I'm not sure about Orcs. Probably. Ogre and Tribe, I definitely have the champs. I just have to invest in them. Knights Rev? Oh, you know what? I've beat stage 21. I just need to go back and 3-star all the other stages. I always forget to do that. I just farm the max glyphs. So this one is technically finished. I just have to backtrack and hit all the ones that I'm missing. And then Lizards, I have the champions. I just haven't invested in any of them. So the only one I think that's going to be a real challenge for me is Dwarves. And maybe, no, I can probably do Bannerlords too, honestly. It's just going to be a matter of investing in the champions. And I've got plenty of food. I maxed out the Guardian sparring pit, which I would not advise if you're newer in the game. I just got to a point where I have a champion, Tyrant Ixlamore, who can solo stage 20 of Ice Golem, stage 20 of Spider's Den, and stage 20 of Dragon's Lair. And because he can solo these dungeons, I can farm food with him in there simultaneously while I'm doing that. And I was getting to a point where I was just had too much food and I wasn't the sparring pit wasn't keeping up with my food production. I like to put 4 stars in here, level them to 40, and then rank them up to 5 stars so I have 5 5-star chickens so I can just immediately 6-star somebody. And I was getting the food to rank up the sparring pit champions before the sparring pit champions were leveled up. So I maxed out the sparring pit, and it actually made a pretty big difference. But I'm just kind of at a point where the only reason I have to farm campaign is for this monthly quest right here to make sure that I can get my sacred and my get my sacred and my void shard every month. So literally the only reason I farm campaign is this quest right here. I don't need to do it to farm food anymore. I can do all the dungeons. I can speed farm Spider, 27 seconds on 25, 18 seconds is my best time on 20. I don't really like to farm Ice Golem. I don't like the dungeon. I could do 20 and 90 seconds and about 3 minutes on 25. That's not that fast. But the only time I would farm 25 is CVC, and then otherwise I just farm 20 to complete fusion events and stuff. Same thing, like 1 minute for stage 20, 1 minute 30 for 25. Like, I'm not at a point where I need to farm Sand Devils because I'm not worried about that. But I mean, Fire Knight 20. You see, my best time is 48 seconds, and then my best time for 25 is 1:47. So like, I've pretty much. Oh, and Clan Boss. I didn't even talk about Clan Boss. I could 1-key Ultra Nightmare easily any affinity. I turn the key off once I get to 70 million, unless I'm not paying attention, and sometimes it goes a little over, to try to allow more of my clanmates to get their keys in while it's still void, if I can. But I could easily do over 100 million. You guys have probably seen the video. I'm just kind of at a point where, like, I've pretty much beat the game. The only thing that I really want to accomplish that I haven't yet is Faction Wars. So this is like the one thing that still remains. And the reason I bring this up is because I recently did a poll on my YouTube channel. Oops, that's the software I use to make my video thumbnails. Most of you have probably seen it because it did get a lot of votes, but 200 votes when I have 1,200 subscribers is a pretty small sample size. So on the off chance you didn't vote, oh, derp, I know what I need to do. It did not go to where I needed to go. What's up, guys? Community, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, this right here. I asked, basically said, my main account's free to play, but I didn't start making videos until I was already late game. So you guys never got to see my progression journey. Which of the following would interest you the most? And the vast majority of you voted for a free-to-play series alongside the HH gang. And when I wrote this survey, I was genuinely planning on doing this because I thought it would be great for my channel. You guys, I figured you guys would be super interested in it. But now, like, a few days later, I'm just, the thought, like, I've actually been thinking about starting over, and the thought of starting over, I'm just, like, dreading it. Like, I don't want to do this again. I've already done the free-to-play thing. This is my account's free-to-play. I've already done the free-to-play thing. I've already, like, I kind of don't want to do it. Like, I've already done that thing. There might be a time in the future where I get to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm ready to do this again. But right now, I'm not ready. There's still things I have left to do on this account that I haven't accomplished yet. And I'm not a full-time YouTuber. 90% of the time that I'm playing Raid on my phone while I'm at work. And if I start a second free-to-play account, this account is going to suffer. Like, I'm maxing out my Great Hall is something that I want to accomplish. If I start a second account, and when accounts are new, that's the most critical. Like, you really got to put all your attention on those accounts. So this account is going to suffer if I start a new free-to-play account. I'm never going to finish this Great Hall. I'm never going to get Lydia. I'm never going to get to Brutal Hydra. Like, there's so many things I want to do. Goals and aspirations that I set for myself before I started making YouTube videos that I still have yet to accomplish, and I still really want to accomplish. And also, on top of all that, I've just been getting kind of burned out on Raid lately. Like, I don't know what it is about the Nishak fusion, but it burned me out, man. And I'm not, like, I've cut back my playtime significantly. Like, I play when I'm at work because I don't have anything else to do at work. I just have one of those jobs where I can tinker with my phone and it doesn't affect my performance. But I don't know. Like, I just playing two accounts. If I did that, let me rephrase this. If I did the free-to-play series alongside the others, I would either have to make this account suffer, or I wouldn't be able to give my all to that other account, the new account. And if I'm doing something, I want to be able to give it my all. I'm a very all or nothing kind of person. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I don't know that I'm going to do one. I don't know if I'm going to do this free-to-play series alongside everyone else while everyone else is doing it. Now, I might do it later, in the future, a year from now, once I've accomplished all my goals on this account. Because this is my main account. This isn't my first account, but this is my main account. This is the account I log in and play every day. This I don't know. And also, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Making content is hard. It's easy to make mediocre content. Making good content is hard. And I like to put in the extra effort so that my content stands out on YouTube because there's a lot of competition. And I'm like low man on the totem pole. There are very few content creators who have started making content after I started. I've been doing this for 4 months. 4 months. That's basically nothing. Maybe 5 months now. I started at like August 30th was when I started my channel, 2022. I'm shocked by how much it's grown. You know, it feels validating because I put a lot of work into these videos, so it's nice to see that the hard work is paying off. I'm officially a YouTube partner. I haven't got my first paycheck yet. I'm about halfway there, which will be $100 because that's just how it works. So when you think about labor hours and how much time and energy I put into these videos and how much I'm getting paid back, it's basically, what's the word for it? I'm basically doing sweatshop labor. I mean, the labor isn't sweatshop labor, but I'm doing this for sweatshop wages, effectively. Like pennies per hour, but it's fun. This is just a hobby for me, and it's a hobby I enjoy. And I'm afraid if I overdo it and I start trying to play 2 accounts simultaneously, I'll get burnt out and I'll lose my passion and it'll start feeling like a job. And I don't want this to be a job. I never got into this with the intent of making it a career. I have a good job, a stable job, a job that pays me well enough that I can support my family. And I just thought if I ever earn money off my raid YouTube stuff, that'll just be a little bit of extras cash on the side. Like, I don't want to do this for a living. I don't want to have to wake up every day and think, you know what? I don't really feel like making a video today, but I have to. Because if I get to that point, the quality's going to suffer. And I just don't want to put videos of poor quality out there. I guess, I don't know. And that's why this is the first video I put my face cam on, because this is the first video where the video isn't about the content itself. This is one of the few videos you'll probably ever see on this channel that's about me. So I put my face in for the first time. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you appreciate it too, because it took a long time to set up. Getting the lighting right, the green screen was a pain in the ass to set up. My camera tripod is actually hanging from the ceiling to get this angle, because there's a desk in front of me. How am I going to set up a tripod that gets, like, it's literally, like, my tripod is upside down attached to the ceiling, and it's in front of my face. Like, I'm going to poke the tripod and you'll see a jiggle. Yeah, so it's a pretty janky setup, but, I thought this was the only way to make it look good. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm getting at, other than I know I did the survey, but I don't think I'm going to do the free-to-play series. And because I'm starting to get burnt out on Raid, you might not see content come out as regularly. That's another thing I wanted to say. I've been playing another game lately, and it's far more fulfilling. It's called Magic the Gathering Arena. I started playing Magic the Gathering in 2005, like desktop paper Magic, and it's a game that's always just been a big part of my life. And I've just been playing it on the PC. Been playing on Magic Arena, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so I'm not done making videos. I'm just done making regular videos for now. I'll probably still cover fusions. I want this fusion because he's going to help me in Lizardman Faction Wars, so I'm not going to not do the fusion. And when I do the fusion, I'll build him out and I'll give you guys my review on him, where obviously he's going to be great in Faction Wars, but show you other places where he can be used. Also, one more thing I want to say. The reason I brought up this rares only plus this, I think this type of series would be way more helpful and way more educational, and it would have more longevity and stay relevant longer. Because if I do a free-to-play series this year, and I'm completing fusions and I'm using those fusions to progress in content, anyone who stumbles across that series next year will be like, well, great, this guy doesn't help me because I can't get that fusion. I can't get that fusion and I can't get that fusion. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to complete this content using the champions I have? My channel has always been meant to be an educational channel. It's called Learn to Raid. It's not Adam plays Raid. Watch me play Raid. I've never wanted the channel to be about me. I wanted it to be about the content, and I wanted it to help people learn to play this game. Which is why I thought something like this would be a lot more interesting. Free-to-play, rares only, using only login rewards and evergreen champs that are permanently accessible to players like Drexler Blood Twin, like the Clan Shop Legendaries, etc. Because if I can make content and show people that you can progress in this game using only the tools that Raid provides for you, I think that would hold a lot more value. And I'm surprised to see more people didn't vote for this one, because this is where my heart is. If I ever do a free-to-play series, it's going to be a rares only plus login plus these login reward like Yakarl, Drexler, things like that. Things that are permanently accessible. That means no fusions, just the things that are always there. No login rewards like Ronda Rousey, Ultimate Death Knight, those types of things I would not use, because I would want it to be always relevant. So if someone finds the videos a year from now, 2 years from now, if I'm using Ultimate Death Knight and Ronda in all my videos, that's not going to be helpful to a new player 3 years from now. So, I don't know. If I ever do a free-to-play series, it is going to be a rares only, just for the sake of educational purposes and for my own personal challenge. Like I said, my main account is free-to-play. This is a free-to-play account. I have not spent a penny on this account, and I'm endgame. Like I've only hit Brutal Hydra once, and that was the time where my clan was trying to kill it so we could unlock Nightmare for the more senior members of my clan. And when I hit Brutal, with one key, I did 20 million damage. I was pretty proud of that. Now, I know that you need like 30 to get the top chest, but I got the second, like, free to play. 20 million to Brutal. I was pretty proud of that. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update about how far I made it in a year as a free-to-play player and kind of my plans moving forward. Because I never wanted to get to a place, I'm starting to ramble, but I never wanted to get to a place where I was making daily content that wouldn't be relevant a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. And that's sort of the trap you fall into as a Raid Shadow Legends content creator, because there's only so much progression you can make in the game. I don't want to use anyone specifically, but I'm just going to use Hell Hades as an example. And I'm not talking crap on Hell Hades. He's a very successful content creator. He knows what he's doing. But you think he was passionate about making this video? You think he was passionate about making this video? You think he was you think his passion went into this, or do you think he was just, I need to upload a video today so I can keep my business running, so I can feed my family? So he made this covering the news. He made this covering the news. He made, like, I don't want to make, okay, this is a cool video. Oh, this is most popular. This is recent. But you get what I'm saying. Like, he's a great content creator, but like, and he does a great job at what he does. But I don't want to be in a situation like this where I have to make video, like, just to stay afloat, make the same videos that everyone else is making every day. You know, like patch notes. Like, anyone could read the patch notes on their own. They don't need me to read it to them. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would dread making videos like this. This isn't interesting to me. Like, I'm glad that he's doing it, because now I don't have to read the patch notes. But hell, Hades is already doing it. I don't need to do it if he's done it. I'm sure he did a great job. You know, like, I don't want to do, hey, there's new promo codes, watch my videos, subscribe to my channel. Like, that's not stuff that I'm interested in doing. I want to teach people how to play this game. And I've already done a ton of the guides that I set out to do when I created this channel. Like, this spider guide, I'm super proud of this guide. I put a lot of work into it, and I think it turned out great. Like, a gear cleansing guide. This is a question, like, I see people talking about gear cleansing all the time. How to beat the dragon, how to beat Ice Golem, how to beat Fire Knight, how to build a tank. This is one of the most important videos that no one's ever watched. I guess 1,000 people watched it, but, like, I don't know. I just wanted to answer questions that get asked all the time and make, like, competent videos about them. And I've done it all. Like, there's only a small handful of guides. And I never wanted to be a channel that did shard opening videos, but here I am doing shard opening videos. I don't know. But this is something I pulled on my Discord. I was asked if you guys would be interested, and you said yes. So I started doing it, but I'm like, you're not learning to raid. You're watching me opening shards. Like, I don't know. I didn't even record the last shard pull I did because I don't know. I'm just not passionate about that kind of content. And I was enjoying the account takeovers for a really long time because I felt like I was helping people. I felt like I was seeing comments talking about how they found them educational. Sorry. Sorry. Like, I thought the Seer one was a good one because Seer's one of those champions where people say, if only I had Seer, I can clear Doom Tower hard and it'd be so easy. That's the only thing holding me back. I got news for you. You're probably wrong. Because I got Seer, and guess what? I didn't just steamroll Doom Tower hard. I did for maybe like the first 60 to 70 levels. But once I got to a point where my gear just wasn't good enough to keep one-shotting. It's harder than you think. It's more than just, you just need Seer and you'll do it. Survive. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting to a point where, like, I'm starting to feel like the people who are getting takeovers were taking advantage of me. Like, there's a small handful of people who are genuinely appreciative, and after the takeover, they stayed active in my Discord community, and I really appreciate those people. And there are people that less so than that. They sign up for the takeover, they get the takeover, they don't send a single message in my Discord, they're not trying to be part of the community, they get the takeover, and they're never heard from again. And that was really frustrating for me. I honestly, it was very frustrating. It made me feel like, again, like people were just wanting something for free. They just wanted free. They got their free, and then they got out. So I put an end to that. It pissed a lot of people off too. I guarantee you. One person in particular made a comment on one of my videos telling me just how unhappy with that he was. Which, all that tells me is that he was one of those people who were just looking for the free handout. And he's pissed that he can't get it now. So I'm fine with that. But, I don't know. This video's gone on way longer than I thought it would. And my heater just kicked on, so if you hear a weird distortion in the background, that's what that noise is. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, to sum everything up, what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to wrap it up now that the heater's on, because that's going to mess up the sound quality of the video. But what I'm getting at is, I have accomplished just about everything I set out to accomplish when I made this channel. There's a few more guides I'd like to make. Like, I'd like to make a guide for all the Doom Tower bosses eventually. Stuff like that. Things I haven't covered. It's a lot of work to do them to the quality level that I would like them to be at. I have standards for myself, and I feel like I get better at this every time I make another video. I'm slightly better than I was the last time. This has been a great learning experience, a great growing experience. But honestly, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to make content about. You know? I don't know. I don't want to force content out, because then it's going to be like just random crappy stuff that you guys aren't interested in, because I'm not interested in it. Let me know what you think. I genuinely would like to hear your comments, either in the comments section or just to prove to you that I'm not just trying to farm comments from my analytics. You can join my Discord and tell me there. You can write a whole summary about why I'm an idiot for thinking this way, and I'll probably ban you if you call me an idiot, but who cares, right? Like, just, I'd like to know what you guys think. Because, you know, I got to where I'm at because of you guys. All 1,240 of you, you know? Like, I honestly thought that when I started this channel, I would be lucky to have 100 subscribers by Christmas. And not only did I have, you know, like 1,100 by Christmas, so like exceeded my expectations tenfold. So I really appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos. But I don't know. Like I said, I never set out to make this my job. I just wanted to make good guides that were easy for new players to parse to help them get better at the game. Because Raid is deceptively complicated. Like, it's way more complicated than it looks. Sorry, I'm just looking at these videos. Like, the spider one is the one I'm the most proud of. And these three, while I think they're high quality guides, I also think I rushed them out. I did this one the next day, this one the next day, this one the next day. So 4 guides in 4 days. Normally I do 1 to 2 videos a week. But I smashed these out back to back to back because I just wanted to get them done. But I still think they're good quality guides, and I'm proud of the work I did, but these 3 are not as good as this one, in my opinion. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I'm trailing off. I'm rambling. I said I was going to end the video, and I'm still talking. I've been doing, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Unless you're just going to tell me that I'm weird, ugly neck beard, then keep that shit to yourself. Because I already know. I don't need you to tell me. Trust me. Yeah, but and now I'm going to make the thumbnail for this video. So, I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. Let me know what you think. Peace.